Hello, hi. Many people ask me, how is it that you could clean up the sound that you have recorded by amplifying or making it louder, or how do you remove the background ambient sounds? And so here's a video where I'll show with you how is it that even though recording of a particular audio is bad or poor quality, but there are some things that you could do to make it sound better. Now, no doubt this is not a perfect way where you could make the sound perfect or pristine. Obviously, to do that, you want to make sure that the source or the original capturing of the sound is done properly. But otherwise, even if it's not done properly, we can still improve the sound quality. Hi, my name is David, and let me show you now this great free software. It's an open source software which I use for years now, and in this video I'll show you how is it that you could clean up your sound and to improve it. And the software I'm referring to now here is Audacity. So you just key in Audacity, you can download it, and it's available for download, whether is it that you're using Mac or if you are using PC, right? You can download to Windows or Mac, right? I've already downloaded this in my PC, and so I will just open up the particular application, right? So it's over here now. Now, the Audacity application itself has got a fair bit of functions. And so you want to slowly work at it to make sure you fully utilize all the functions. But for today's video tutorial, I will just focus on two things. One is to amplify the sounds, and the other is to remove the background sound. And so here you have it now, the particular dashboard or the interface of Audacity. And I have pre-recorded a particular file which I will show you, and I hope you can listen to it as well. And you would notice that the sound quality is not very great, as in you will hear that there is a slight background sound as well as that it's fairly soft. And this would be a sound of me speaking just now, where I spoke straight into my laptop without using a microphone, right? Whereas now I'm using a microphone, and so the sound you're hearing is decent quality. Let me just play this out for you to listen how it sounds like, okay? This is a recording that's being recorded directly onto my laptop. And what I plan to do later is to show you how you can edit the ambient sounds and the background sounds away. Right, so as you can see, or at least here, it's pretty soft, right? So in order for you to amplify the sounds, and this is the first step which I like to do often, to amplify it first, and then later to remove the part for which would be the ambient or the background sounds. So you go to Effect, and you go to Amplify. Actually, sorry, before that, you want to select all first. And so go to Edit, and you go to Select All. And so the whole track is now selected. You go to Effect, and you say Amplify here. You click Amplify, and you put here Allow Clipping. And this is now currently amplified to 10.2. So it may be they want to make it a bit more, say to 16, right? And let's just have a preview of how it sounds like. This is a recording that's, right, you can see how it is much louder, right? It's amplified. Let me just show you one more time, before amplification and after. And now cancel this. Let's just play it out as it is in the original file. This is a recording that's being recorded, and you can hear that it's very soft. And what I plan to do later is to show you how you can edit the ambient sounds and the background sounds away. Okay, so I'm going to stop that, and one more time, let's go to Edit. Let's go to Select All. Let's go to Effect. Let's look at Amplify. We amplified, say, to 15, right? This is the part that you can play around. If you want to be louder, let's make it louder. Let's make it 16 for us. And again, let's just have a preview of how it sounds like. You can hear the louder ambient sounds now. This is a recording that's, and you can hear that my voice is much louder, right? It's just a small part that's being amplified. So click OK. And you can see now the sound waves on the screen now sort of from very soft, that is now the waves increasing, right? Because now it's much louder. And to show you now how that looks like and how it sounds like, or rather, let's play this. And this is how it sounds like. This is a recording that's being recorded directly. You can see that it's pretty loud. And what I plan to do later is to show you how. Now, you will notice that at the beginning, where my mouse is, that there is this particular part where it shows a little bit of the sound waves. Currently, my background sound is not very loud or noisy, so therefore it's quite minimal and constant. But even that can be removed. So let me try to put my speaker closer, and hopefully you can now hear the little bit of the ambient sounds. This is a recording that's being recorded directly onto my laptop. And what I plan to do later is to show you how you can edit the... Right. So just now as I was beginning the beginning part, right? The first 4 seconds, you can hear the background sound. Let's now remove that. What you do is that you do what I've just done, right? You select this part. Just use a mouse, like this part. You go to Effect. And then you go to Noise Reduction. And you go to Get Noise Profile, which is now you're getting a noise profile of this first 4 seconds. After which now you go back to Select All, and then you go back to Effect, you go back to Noise Reduction, and you want to click OK, and I want you to just watch carefully now on the screen to see what happens when I click OK. You can see now that the sound waves sort of has reduced because they are removing all the background sounds. Let me now play out for you now and you see how it sounds like. This is a recording that's... You notice now that the ambient sound is much lesser. If you feel that it's still loud, you could do it one more time, although at the moment now it will be very negligible difference. But let's do it anyway, right? So again, the steps would be to removing the background sounds. You collect the part, usually the front part of a video, where the sound would be captured and silence, or rather the background sound you don't like. You then go to Effect, you go to Noise Reduction, you go to Get Noise Profile. So it's getting a noise profile of the first 4 seconds. Then now you select all one more time. And then you go back to Effect and Noise Reduction. And then you click OK. Right, so now you can see how it reduces further, right? And let me now show for you, or let you listen or to hear how the whole thing sounds like. This is a recording that's being recorded directly onto my laptop. This is a... Right, so as you can see now that the sound has now been amplified. The first 4 seconds, the background sound has been removed, or as good as we can improve the sound. And this will make your recording so much nicer. And so if you had not recorded your YouTube video or your general video that shows you talking and you hear the background sound, just like just now what I played out for you and you heard it, Audacity is a great software. It's open source, right? Anybody could use it and work on it to improve on it. And this is the software that I use to clean up my sounds. And so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like for more of such contents. Thank you.